The lost signal. It was a crisp autumn afternoon, and Jack decided it was the perfect day to explore the old radio tower on the outskirts of Oakridge. He had heard stories about it from his grandfather, tales of how it once connected their small town to the rest of the world. With Max bounding happily beside him, the two set off on their adventure. The path to the tower was overgrown, with fallen leaves crunching beneath their feet. Jack carried a small backpack filled with snacks, a flashlight, and a trusty map he'd drawn from memory. Max was in his element, sniffing every bush and chasing after the occasional squirrel. As they reached the base of the tower, Jack paused to take in the sight. The structure was rusted but still imposing, its antenna reaching high into the cloudy sky. "Looks like it's seen better days, huh, Max?" Jack said. Max wagged his tail in agreement, his eyes bright with excitement. The door to the tower's control room was ajar, creaking eerily in the wind. Jack hesitated but then pushed it open, stepping into a room filled with old equipment covered in dust and cobwebs. Max followed closely, his nose twitching as he sniffed the air. Jack's curiosity led him to an ancient control panel lined with buttons and switches. He wiped away some of the dust, revealing faded labels like transmit and frequency dial. "I wonder if this still works," Jack mused, flipping a switch. To his surprise, the machinery hummed faintly to life. A static-filled noise echoed through the room, startling both Jack and Maximum. "Whoa!" Jack exclaimed. Max barked, his ears pinning back as he stood protectively in front of Jack. Suddenly, the static cleared, and a voice crackled through. "If anyone is out there, we need help. The coordinates are..." The signal cut out abruptly, leaving only silence. Jack stared at Max, his heart racing. "Did you hear that?" he whispered. Max barked again, his tail stiff. Determined to find out more, Jack adjusted the dials, trying to locate the signal again. As he did, a loud clanging noise echoed from above. Max growled low in his throat, his fur bristling. Jack looked up and saw a shadow moving across the tower's upper levels. "We're not alone," he muttered. Gripping his flashlight, Jack motioned for Max to stay close as they climbed the rusty staircase. The metal groaned under their weight, and the higher they went, the colder the air became. At the top, they found an abandoned room filled with more equipment and stacks of old maps. Jack searched through them while Max sniffed around, his nose leading him to a small trapdoor in the floor. "What is it, boy?" Jack asked, kneeling beside him. He opened the trapdoor to reveal a hidden compartment. Inside was a portable radio transmitter and a journal with the words, "Emergency Protocols," scrawled on the cover. Flipping through the pages, Jack found entries detailing a disaster plan. The voice on the radio must have been trying to send out a distress signal using the old equipment. "Looks like we've got a mystery to solve, Max," Jack said, a grin spreading across his face. Max barked happily, wagging his tail. Together, they gathered the transmitter and journal, ready to uncover the secrets of the lost signal and help whoever might still be out there.